Well, have you voted, or have you noticed, I should say, for those Vote Yes public safety signs popping up across Billings? They're reminding voters about the city's public safety mill levy election coming up next month. Those mail-in ballots get mailed out on Friday. Q2's Jay Cohn breaks down the choice for voters and what's at stake for the city.
It's the election no one is thinking about. Before the big national election grabs all the attention, Billings voters will consider a public safety mill levy that helps fund the city's police, fire, and 911 services.
Because of COVID-19, this is not the conversation about adding resources to really drive down crime rates, reduce response time. This is really about retaining kind of the status quo and not sliding backwards.
City Administrator Chris Kukulski was not in Billings in 2014 when the city's last public safety levy went down to defeat. But he knows it was close, within 1,000 votes. And Kukulski hopes this time around will be different.
I wish I could say we could do that with less people, but this is a people business. Somebody dials 911, they want a human being to show up for their emergency. If they're a victim of a crime, they expect someone to take the time and work them through the criminal justice process and hold whoever the perpetrator is accountable. And it just costs more today than it did 15, 16 years ago when the voters approved the current levy.
Budget-wise, the city's police and fire departments still rely on funding from a 2004 levy that raises $8.2 million per year. The city wants to repeal that fixed amount levy and replace it with one that collects 60 mills worth of property taxes.
So if the voters say no, we'll continue to collect the 8.2 fixed amount. If they say yes, we'll go 60 mills, and as our tax base grows, we will bring in more money to help deal with the increased cost of public safety.
Bottom line for taxpayers, the proposed levy will cost $475 a month for a median home worth $212,000, $57 a year. Kukulski hopes taxpayers will recognize a wise investment when they see it.
It's an investment worth looking into. You know, public safety has a significant impact on the value of our assets, homes, businesses, properties. So to be able to continue to do what these two departments do for us is important.
The bottom line for the city is the cost of paying for public safety is going up each year, while the city's ability to pay for it is stuck at 2004 funding levels. Thursday, we'll hear from Police Chief Rich St. John and Fire Chief Bill Rash to get their perspective on public safety in Billings. I'm Jay Cohn reporting for MTN News.
Thanks, Jay. And tonight at 7, city officials will discuss the public safety levy at Amen Park near the gazebo. The presentations are happening in each ward of the city so voters can learn about and ask questions about the proposed levy. Thursday night's forum is set for North Park. That will also start at 7 o'clock.